Okay, now let's just talk about this movie, Captain America Brave New World. These movies are not pure entertainment. Please connect the dots and ask critical questions. When Hollywood shows you their hand, you need to pay attention and you need to listen. The future is DNA. The future is genetics, right? Don't get distracted by these wars, rumors of wars, famine, grid going to collapse, digital money, and all of that. Don't get distracted. The future is DNA. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. All of this started with genetics, with DNA, with mixing and mingling of the seed. That is what started all of this, right? And when you see this movie, without shame, they are showing you these super soldiers that they are getting ready to unleash on us. Now in the movie, we see where a super soldier attempted to kill the United States president in the movie played by Harrison Ford. What are they trying to tell us? Right? What are they trying to tell us? Will these people use a super soldier to try and unalive the current United States president? Is that what they're trying to tell us? Will they use a super soldier? One thing I know for sure, whenever people on social media connect the dots when it comes down to what these entities are doing, they move on. Once you see and you shed light on what they are doing or what they could do, once you work it out, they move on. They all like the element of surprise, right? They like to surprise, they like to creep up. And when you are conscious enough to realize that game is being played, it offends. Now let us keep moving with this movie because they are showing you super soldier and mind control. Now, when it comes down to super soldiers, you need to understand that super soldiers are created from the fallen angels' abomination, right? Before the days of Noah and after the days of Noah, these fallen ones were busy tampering with the Most High Creator's creation. They were tampering with it. Now, these abominations, when they die, the DNA that is left is usable. And in another video, we'll talk about the science behind these ancient DNA. A lot of you believe that because the DNA is thousands of years old, it is not usable. No, it is usable. And they can use it because there are people in our society, in our world, I should say, that is in communication with these fallen ones and they are telling them what to do. So they are busy mixing and mingling the seed. How do you explain so much missing people? Because they've got to get these human hybrid somehow, right? And they are showing you, right, these super soldiers. And I've seen them in vision. And they can be controlled. Another thing in this movie is that they are showing you mind control using music. And we all should know by now that music can open doors. It can open doors to these demonic realms, right? So you need to be mindful of the music you listen to because they are showing you in this movie mind control using the music. And you can only look at certain society that listens to the likes of Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, the Jamaican dancehall queen Spice, Shenseea, Jada Kingdom. You can only look on the societies that follow these artists and see how they behave. Music is a very powerful tool when it comes down to the mind. Also in the movie, we see a strong presence of cherry blossoms. Now, cherry blossom represent new beginnings. It is a cycle of life and rebirth. And they are definitely bringing in this new order, right? This golden age. And there's nothing new about it. They're just bringing back the days of Noah. right? With these super soldiers, they're just bringing back the days of Noah. That's exactly what is going on under the behind the curtains, right? No, another part of this movie is where they're having a falling out over this celestial mass that is supposed to be an island in the Indian Ocean. Now, when I saw this, I was blown away. I was blown away because they want this mineral that is on this island in the Indian Ocean. No, what is on an island in the Indian Ocean? None other than the goddess Oshun, right? This goddess that a lot of people believe she is this wonderful, positive thing from African spirituality. No, she's a demon. She's a witch demon. I know her personally. She's a witch demon. And the fallen angels need her because from the Indian Ocean on an island, which I have been, right, that is where she weaves her mind control witchcraft. In order for the fallen angels to be able to achieve their goal, they need someone to put this world under some serious mind control, some serious witchcraft. And that is where Oshun, Astaroth, Astarte, Isis, whatever name the pervert goes by, she's very important to these demonic entities because she's there to help with the mind control, to use witchcraft to put people under a spell. Right? Because people is under some serious mind control, some serious witchcraft, why they can't see the dangers ahead. That is why so much of you in 2020, even when we were trying to tell you the dangers, you still went ahead. All because of mind control witchcraft. And her location is in the Indian Ocean on an island. And I believe that these people know where she's located, or should I say where she's locked up. Right? They know where she's locked up and they're in communication with her. And when I saw that they put this in the movie, I could not believe. They know exactly what they are doing. Right? And when, I'm telling you, it's not going to get any better. Now, let us get into some dialogue at the end. At the end, we see where Samuel Stearns, I think that's the name of the bad guy in the movie. And he said this to Captain America: "This world you would die to save. It's coming. I have seen it in the probabilities, seen it plain as day. All you heroes protecting this world, do you think you're the only ones? Do you think this is the only world? We'll see what happens when you have to protect this place from the others." So he's telling this super soldier that he's supposed to be the good guy, Captain America, that there are other worlds and you will have to protect it. So we'll see what happens when you'll have to come out and protect this world from others. And that is how this world is going to play out. That is how the end times is going to play out. They're going to have these super soldiers coming up against the Judah King. If you believe we're the only ones, too bad. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.